Hi guys, I wanted to talk to you guys about some books that I am possibly taking with me to the beach. I have had piles and piles and piles of books out that I have been trying to figure out what to take with me, and I think I've narrowed it down to the ones that I'm taking, but it could change. It could change. Um, I may not even read these physical books because I know last year it was the first year that we had been to the beach with children. And I don't think I did. I don't really think I read much from my physical books at all. Read a little bit in my Kindle this year. I'm going to hope that I can read more, especially in my Kindle, because there is a readathon that is starting June 1st, which is a sci-fi readathon. And I do have some sci-fi books picked out on my Kindle because I thought I would most likely read my Kindle while I'm down there. But I am bringing physical books just because, especially on the trip down, I will probably read the physical books because I feel like I do better reading a physical book in a vehicle. And I did buy myself a bookmark months ago after we decided we were going to go to the beach because I wanted a bookmark. And I did pick up one that it says beach rules and breathe, take a nap, collect seashells, relax. And I don't know, I thought it was very, very pretty, especially with the turquoise bead. So I bought that. Now, here we go. I have not even shown this in a haul yet because I just literally got it. It is Elizabeth Peters' Crocodile on the Sandbank. I feel like I have either read this or I have read another one of her books. I saw this on Kate Howe, is that her name? Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I can't think of your name, but you have been reading a lot of Elizabeth Peters and it inspired me to go ahead and pick them up. Now, when I read one of these, I'm sure that I did, it was from the library and it has been quite a few years ago. But this is a mystery, and I think mysteries are good for beach time. I just feel like it is. But,
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
wow, it's trying to talk to me as I'm recording. I don't even really know what this is about other than Amelia Peabody. That is what this whole series is about, is her. She is on her first Egyptian adventure, and I think possibly somebody is murdered. Is that what it is? No. I don't know. Anyway, there's an archaeological site, which of course that draws me in. Anything to do with Egypt draws me in. The picture itself draws me in. I thought it would be a very good book for reading at the beach or even like to the beach, which is why I chose this one as well. This one has been sitting around in my book totes that I have. It's one of those Malibu Nights, which is by Elizabeth Adler, and I mean, first off, just look at the scene. That was the reason why I decided, hey, that might be good to take to the beach. And it is like a mystery thriller, and it takes place at a beach. So that is the reason why I chose this. All I know is it's a private investigator to the stars. He hears a sound of a woman's voice screaming over the crashing waves. I guess he is like a low-key beach bum type guy. And apparently life changes after that. I think this sounds good. And it sounds like a good beach read. The next thing is something that I just got. I've been wanting to read it for quite a while now. And I found it cheap on Amazon. It is Triangles by Ellen Hopkins. And if everybody knows by now, I would think that Ellen Hopkins writes in verse, that has got to be an easy beach read. And I know this about three grown women. It's like three grown women kind of going through midlife crisis, like that type of thing, dealing with their kids. Like one I think is going through a divorce, another one is jealous of her because she's throwing things away rather than keeping that marriage, and one lady is dealing with a rebellious son or something like that. So it's like different, just real life stories is kind of what it feels like. And I think that it just seems like it would be an easy beach read, and with it being in verse, I don't know, I just thought that was perfect. And the last thing is I just wanted to take one sci-fi book with me, since there is the sci-fi readathon happening starting on June 1st. So, like I said, I may not read my physical books, but I know for a fact I will read from my Kindle. So, that's probably where I'm going to get my sci-fi, but I want to take one with me just in case. And this has been on my bookshelf for a really, really long time, and it is Across the Universe by Beth Revis. I haven't read it yet. I own the whole series. I have owned the whole series for a really long time, and it has sat there beautiful on my bookshelf, and it does sound really good. I know it's cryogenically frozen passenger Amy, this teenager is, and part of the Project Arc ship. She's joining her parents, so she's left her boyfriend and her friends behind, and somehow somebody unplugs something and she is no longer cryogenically frozen. She is now awake, and somebody has tried to murder her. It sounds fabulous. And it might be something that I end up reading over these other books. I don't know. It sounds really good, but it's my sci-fi read. Like I said, I may not get to it. I may not get to any of these physical books, but I'm taking them anyway. So that is what I am possibly going to read while I'm at the beach. I do not want to go through all of the books that I have picked out on my Kindle, because I hate trying to bring the covers up, because my Kindle is very, very slow, and it's just a long process. And I think I have like 14 of them like in its own little folder, like called Sci-Fi Beach, so that I have them with me, knowing that I can read sci-fi while I'm there and read it for the readathon. So that's it, and I will see you guys later.